everyone. So remember how I was talking about I wanted to start reading a book the other day? Well, I've gotten like 4 or 5 chapters more done. It's a very small book. I've showed you before, but it's gonna be done really like super fast. What else? I wanted to talk to you guys about this because we're on the final 3 episodes of Game of Thrones. The fourth episode premieres this Sunday at 9 p.m. Which means that after this week's episode, there's only 2 episodes left. And I'm really sad to see it go because I've been following Game of Thrones since the very beginning. I've read all of the books that have been released, except for Knight of the Seven Kingdom, which is a prequel. But I've read all of the Game of Thrones books, except for Winds of Winter and the other one he's still working on. But the prequel one, I don't have that one, and I haven't finished that one. So there's that. But I'm just so upset that we're coming to a close on the Game of Thrones TV series. Don't get me wrong, they're gonna do 4 spin-off shows, I believe, unless something happens and they can't do those spin-off shows. But that, from what I understand, there are gonna be 4 spin-off shows. But I'm just like trying to visualize like what's the world gonna look like with everyone who's followed Game of Thrones, who's read every single book, who's watched almost all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. What are they gonna do when the show ends on the 19th of this month? And I don't have a good enough answer for you guys because I don't know what I'm gonna do when the show finally ends on May 19th. There are so many different shows that I have still left to watch. Like, I'm getting close to the end of season 1 of Punisher, and then I'm going to start season 2. I gotta finish this book. There's some Instagram stuff. But, I mean, tomorrow is May the 4th be with you, so maybe I'll watch the Star Wars movies, but I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen today with everything that I need to get finished. There's so much stuff that needs to be taken care of as of right now. I've got to finish this book by Lane Moore. There's 3 episodes left of Game of Thrones. I got to finish Punisher seasons 1 and 2, then move on to the next show. I just started watching Westworld, so maybe that's another show I get into. I mean, there's just, like I said, there's so much stuff I need to get done, and I'm working on it. So, I'm going to finish watching a couple more Instagram stories, get ready to watch episode 4. Oh, let's talk about this, because I know it may get old, but I realized something when I was talking to some friends of mine on Facebook. Now, I've not met these friends in a long time, or I've never met them, but I was talking to them about when I'm going to stop this daily consecutive vlogging thing. And I came up with a date. Now, this date may change. It may be a later date. It may be sooner. I don't really know, but for me, the final day I do the daily consecutive vlogging is September 13th, 2057. So mark that day on your calendar because that's the last day I'm going to be doing daily consecutive vlogging. Which means that the record that Charles set will be mine. And no one will break that record for a very, 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 very long time. But, that's still, 30 years down the road. That's still, pretty far away. Actually, it's 28 years down the road. But that's beside the point. Or is it 27? 30, 58. Yeah, 28 years down the road. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Game of Thrones is ending. There's only 3 episodes left. The 4th episode is this Sunday at 9 p.m. I'll be watching that. And then episode 5 is May 12th, and then episode 6 is May 19th. So that's what the whole video is about today. It's about how Game of Thrones is ending, and it's just going to be a whirlwind of sadness and figuring out what I'm going to do when the show's finally over, because I've been following it since the very beginning. Well, not really since the very beginning. I've read the books numerous times. I've watched the TV show numerous times, so I could get a recap in my brain of what happened. But these are the last 3 episodes, and I'm kind of feeling sad that it's almost over. But like I said, there's going to be spin-off shows. There's going to be 4 of them, from what I've heard. But who knows what the spin-off shows are going to be about. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.